अच्छा, मुझे बताना कुछ, मैं पूछूंगा तो ठीक है। कि जैसे मान लो कि देर इज ए पर्सन ए who completes a job in 40 days, और देर इज ए पर्सन बी who completes the job in 60 days। ये क्वेश्चन है हमारा। मतलब क्वेश्चन नहीं है, ये डेटा है। क्वेश्चन इज इन हाउ मेनी डेज ए एंड बी टुगेदर विल फिनिश द वर्क। सो बिफोर सॉल्विंग इट, मुझे बताओ कि अगर हम एक किसी ने बोला कि ए जो है अगर 40 डेज में काम करता है और बी जो है 60 डेज में काम करता है, तो सी कितने दिन में काम करेगा? तो तुम इसको बता पाओगे? हम्म। विल यू बी एबल टू टेल दैट इन हाउ मच टाइम सी विल बी एबल टू फिनिश द जॉब? यारी का बताओ, टेल मी।
नहीं सर। सर
हम्म।
जिसमें मतलब जो
हम्म।
ऐसे दो तीन लोगों का वो होता है, कैलकुलेट करना होता है, वो नहीं आ रहा मुझे।
नहीं नहीं, डोंट गो फॉर द क्वेश्चन। मैंने बहुत सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन बोला है कि देर इज ए वर्क जिसको the work which is being which the work which A will be able to do in 40 days and B will be able to do in 60 days. My question is in how much time C will be able to do the job? तो तुमने बोला यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू आंसर इट। मैं पूछ रहा हूँ वाई, क्यों?
तो क्योंकि सी का डेटा नहीं दिया हमें।
डेटा, व्हाट डेटा यू वुड लाइक टू नो?
हाउ मच वर्क इज सी डूइंग इन
इन,
सर्टेन डेज।
यस, मतलब you want to have a reference for C, and that
यस।
reference could be of any days, है ना? that doesn't require कि एक दिन one day work ही मिले तुम्हें। so like if I'll tell you, है ना, leave this thing apart, if I'm giving you a information that C is able to do half work in 15 days, then you could have tell that C will be able to do in how many days? With this information, you will be able to tell that in how much time C will be able to finish the job. बताओ, how much time?
30 डेज।
Of course, 30 days. So, since the half work C is able to do in, or C is able to do in 15 days, so for full work, one work, you will do it in 30 days. So, the reference which has been given here, or which I have given here for 15 days, I could have given you this reference for 10 days. Ki C is doing the job, one third job in 10 days. Then also you could have tell that C would have been finished the job, or C will finish the job in 30 days. So the reference that you are looking for is not the speed of C only. It can be amount of work done in whatever amount of time. है ना? So this is the concept here which I'm trying to pitch, that to know in how much time someone or a group will able to finish the job, you don't need only, or this is not mandatory to know how much work they are completing in 1 day, है ना? ये we can get, or we can do this with other references also, like for 15 days or anything if they have given, you can extrapolate it in order to find that in how much time C will be able to finish the job. Now see, up now in this question they have asked in how many time A and B together will finish the job. So we need reference for A and B together. And to do that, the textbook method says find the efficiency of A. Efficiency of A means in 1 day, A will be able to do 1 by 40 work. And in one day, B will be able to do 1 by 60 work. So together, A and B, they will be able to do how much work? 1 by 40 plus 1 by 60. नहीं 120 ही लेंगे ना 120 will keep 120 as LCM 3 plus 2 5 by 120 which is 1 by 24. So together they are able to finish the job in one together they are not it's not equal to A and B together in one day is able to are able to do 1 by 24 work. So for entire work they will be taking 24 days. ये समझ में आया नहीं आने का? Did you get this?
फिर एंटायर वर्क वाला नहीं आया 24 days
Uh,
के साथ.
okay, so if in one days, that I have explained in some class before, let me do it again. If you have the reference of one day or whatever the day you have the reference, basically we'll keep on doing the same amount of work daily. Like, just a minute. Chances are, the entire maths is literature. So we have a situation where A and B is able to do 1 by 24 work in one day. Hmm. So if if they are coming to the first day, they will be able to finish 1 by 24 work. Then next day 1 by 24 work. So till what time they will be doing the job? Till the entire work is getting completed. So how many times I will add 1 by 24 to add it up for 1? कितनी बार ऐड करेंगे हम?
24 times.
Yes. So basically it will become 20, finally it will become 24 by 24 which is 1. But we don't always study in this way. No, the textbook says use a unitary method which says if 1 by 24 work is being done in 1 day, then unitary what unitary says you just reach to the unit. Now the problem is that we are starting with the amount which is less than unit, and that's a confusion happens. Everyone get confused. Like if I would have said that if 5 work is done in 30 days, and so one work is done in how do we calculate? The unitary में how do we calculate? In one work will be done in how many days?
1 by 30 days.
1 by 30? नहीं नहीं. 5 work is done in 30
Sorry,
days.
sorry, sir. 30 by 5.
Fine. This is what we do. है ना unitary में? This is what we do.
Yes,
So
sir.
just keep this reference. And here it was easy to understand because the amount of work that we were doing was more than 1. So it was easy to comprehend. What happens in generally, what I've realized that students where they get confused is because the work that was taken as reference is very less than 1 by 24 work. But the things ultimately you have to do is the same. 1 divided by, like you did 30 divided by 5, 1 divided by 1 by 24. So this will give you 24 days. And since nobody wants to explain this, what they just say key for the if you have the unit days, and if you have the amount of work for unit day, you just take the inverse. Like if 1 by 24 is being done in 1 days, take the inverse 1 divided by 1 by 24. तो यू विल गेट 24, है ना? सिमिलरली, इफ let me give you another example. If I'll ask you to if I'll ask you that if 5 by 22 work is being done in one day. So, since your textbook or teachers always says that just do the reverse, you know, inverse. 22 by 5 will be the answer. But this is bad way to think, you know. Let's do it in our ways that we wanted to know that in how many days the work will get completed. So for the first day, if they will, if whatsoever, let C is doing this. So if C is coming for the first day, it will complete 5 by 22 work. Then next day, C will complete 5 by 22. So how many full days C will have to work? बताओ कितनी बार हमें बैठाना पड़ेगा? We will have to call C. बोलो निहारिका.
22/5।
नहीं नहीं, 22/5 तो मैंने बता ही दिया तुम्हें कि वो इन्वर्स करके निकालना पड़ेगा. ये मान लो अगर हमें एक एक दिन करके बुला रहे हैं तो कब तक बुलाऊं मैं, बताओ. हाउ मच वर्क हैज बीन डन टिल नाउ?
टिल नाउ 15/22।
24, हाँ 22, ठीक ठीक ठीक. गुड गुड गुड. फॉर द नेक्स्ट डे इफ आई कॉल, देन अब तक कितना हुआ?
20/22।
हाँ. सो डज सी नीड टू डू वन मोर डे और लेस देन वन डे?
यस सर।
बताओ, एक पूरा दिन और
लेस
लगेंगे.
देन लेस देन 1 डे।
हाँ. And in that one day, she had to do or she have to do just 2 by 22 work. है ना? इतना ही
यस सर।
करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ultimately
हाँ।
the entire work should be 22 by 22 is 1. So now the
यस।
question is that here it will take one day, one day, one day. Now, what part of the day she will take to finish this 2 by 22? कितना होगा बताओ?
सर ये समझ नहीं आया।
मैंने तुमने खुद बोला ना अभी कि 2/22 जॉब बचा हुआ है, वर्क बचा हुआ है.
हाँ सर।
और जाहिर सी बात है इसमें एक पूरा दिन तो नहीं लगेगा. नहीं
यस
लगेगा
सर।
ना? तो मैं वही पूछ रहा हूँ कि दिन का कितना हिस्सा लगेगा. अगर अगर पूरा दिन नहीं लगेगा तो कितना लगेगा? बोलो बोलो, सोच के बताओ.
20/22।
ना. अच्छा बताओ, एक दिन में वो कितना कर रहा है? सी हाउ मच वर्क सी इज एबल टू डू इन वन डे?
5/22।
Can I write it as 1 by 22 plus 1 by 22 plus 1 by 22 plus 1 by 22 plus 1 by 22? लिख सकते हैं मैं से?
यस सर।
अच्छा, अभी कितना करना है इसमें से? सिर्फ दो पार्ट ना?
पार्ट्स।
तो अगर एक पूरे दिन में इतना काम करता है तो दिन के 5 हिस्से अगर मान ले तो सी विल हैव टू डू जस्ट 2 out of 5 पार्ट्स ऑफ द डे ना?
यस सर।
तो यहाँ पे क्या आना चाहिए था? 2/5 days.
2/5।
So ultimately, the total number of days in which C will finish the job will be how much? 4 2 by
फोर टू
5.
बाय फाइव डेज
अब now if we'll divide, see this was very simple. इसको reverse कर देना was the golden rule. इसको भी अगर करोगे तो 4 2/5 आएगा। बट जनरली यही सब हम लोग करते हैं ना, तो इन लॉन्ग टर्म वी गेट वीक इन मैथ्स, है ना। और अगर आप इस तरीके से कुछ क्वेश्चंस को कर लोगे तो देखना कुछ ही दिन में तुम्हें बहुत फर्क पड़ता चलेगा कि व्हाट इज हैपनिंग। तो लाओ एक और एग्जांपल करते हैं हम लोग, ठीक है। लेट मी आस्क यू, इफ let the C is the same person. C does 4/33 work in one day. So in how much time she will be able to finish the job? बोलो। वैसे ही चलेंगे हम लोग। We will start or we'll let C work day by day. So every day C will be able to complete 4/33 part of the job. So how many full days she will work? पूरे पूरे कितने दिन काम करेंगी?
8 days.
8 days. सो ऐसा हमने 8 days काम कराया, और टिल नाउ द वर्क हैज बीन डन 32/33, है ना। 1 1 1 ऐसे करके 8 days लिख दिया मैंने। नाउ हाउ मच वर्क इज लेफ्ट?
1/33.
ओके, नाउ टेल मी, फॉर दिस वर्क what part of day will be used?
सिर्फ 1 part.
1 part मतलब 1 out of what?
1 out of 4.
गुड। साले साहब तुम्हारे लिए तो खुशखबरी है। अरे यार, तो ये हो गया 1/4। तो आंसर इज 8 1/4। ठीक है।
यस सर.
कोई कंफ्यूजन यहाँ तक?
नहीं सर.
तो ये तो बात हुई कि जनरली वी ट्राई टू रीच फॉर वन डे, है ना, एंड वी कॉल इट एफिशिएंसी। बट द थिंग इज दैट वी डोंट हैव टू रीच इन वन डे। इफ आई हैव डेटा फॉर लेट्स से, and the exercise is there for that also. I think you must have done that। ये आ गया इसके ऊपर में, दिस एक्सरसाइज, हाँ जस्ट ऊपर वाला सेवेंथ वाला। दिस इज द सेम दैट वॉट एवर द रेफरेंस इज गिवन, है ना। जैसे मान लो कि ये रेफरेंस है, या फिर ये रेफरेंस है। फॉर एवरी रेफरेंस वी कैन रीच टू इन हाउ मेनी टाइम ए विल कंप्लीट द जॉब। सो द कंसेप्ट वाज, इफ 4/12, 4/15 amount of work he is able to do in 12 days. So I know that if 4/15, I mean, the work has been divided into 15 parts, and out of those 15 parts, for the 4 parts, he is taking 12 days. So for each one of part will be taking 3 days. For all 15 parts, how much time it will take? 15 into 3, 45. Or you could have directly do it like 12 into 15 divided by 4. So this is in any number of ways you can do it, but the understanding is that to reach in how many days A will complete the job, you don't have to reach to the unit days। बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे करते हैं पहले कि अगर दिया हुआ है कि 12 days में 4/15 है, तो वन डे का निकाल लो पहले। तो 4/15 इंटू 12 हो गया, और फिर इसको रिवर्स कर दो, 15 into 12/4, it will be the, but you don't have to do that। You can reach to the final number of days by extrapolating the amount of work। ओके, तो ये हमारा अंडरलाइंग कंसेप्ट था फॉर द 8th वन। सो वी वांटेड यू टू solve this question, the same question, by taking different number of days than one, rather than taking 1 day, because here we have took the reference of 1 day, and let's find the efficiency of A and B together, and it was 1 by 24, and finally they finished the job in 24 days. So rather than taking the efficiency, let's take any number of days and let them work together. So the one example I have took here is for 15 days. So idea was let them do work for 15 days. So there were two-person, A and B. A was completing the job in 40 days, B was completing the job in 60 days. Now, if I let them work for 15 days, the amount of work which A will do, कितना करेगा बताओ? How much part of the work A will do in 15 days? बोलो निहारिका.
तो
How
थ्री
much?
बाय एट
Very good. 3 by 8. I hope everybody is understanding it. Like किसी को नहीं पता चल रहा तो बता सकते हो. All the new students, Puspendra, Survi, are you able to find, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. So the contribution of A in 15 days will be 3/8 of the work. And contribution of B will be how much?
1/4.
1 by 4. And I'll write it as 2 by 8. There's no problem in that because I just want to add the contribution. So the total contribution would be 5 by 8. So now with this I know that 5 by 8 work is being done in 15 days. So the one work will be done in 15 into 8 by 5. ऐसे कर लो or whatever. Answer तो वही आएगा 24 days because even if we change the reference, the answer should not change. Answer तो वही आना चाहिए. So this was the underlying concept that you don't need to have 1 day as a reference. So the most ideal number of days, अगर आपको जल्दी में बताना हो कभी कि दो लोगों का, जैसे मान लो फॉर द सेम क्वेश्चन, कि अगर मुझे बताना है कि ए और बी मिल के कितना करेगा, तो व्हाट आई प्रेफर टू टेक इवन ग्रेटर नंबर ऑफ डेज. जैसे आई टेक द रेफरेंस ऑफ 120 days, जो कि 40 का भी मल्टीपल है एंड 60 का भी मल्टीपल है. एंड सिंस आई हैव टू डू इट एवरी हाइपोथेटिकली, तो देयर इज नो पॉइंट कि हम रिसोर्स के बारे में सोचे कि इतना ज्यादा क्यों काम कर रहा है ना. That's the hypothetical number of days I took 120, and in this 120 days A का कंट्रीब्यूशन होगा 3 वर्क एंड B का कंट्रीब्यूशन होगा 2 वर्क, एंड टुगेदर दे विल कंप्लीट 5 वर्क. तो 5 वर्क के लिए इनको लग रहा है कितना? 120 days. तो 1 वर्क के लिए कितना लगेगा? 120/5, दैट विल अगेन 24. तो दिस विल बी माई मोस्ट मतलब फेवरेबल चॉइस. क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पे आई एम अवॉइडिंग फ्रैक्शन एज कैलकुलेशन. एंड द वे आई एम सेइंग इट, है ना, तुम लोग को भी अभी पता चल रहा होगा कि ऐसा नहीं कि फ्रैक्शन से तुम ही लोग डरते हो या फ्रैक्शन मुझे बहुत अच्छे से आता है. इफ आई एम पर्सनली डूइंग क्वेश्चन इन एनी एग्जाम, अगर मैं कभी एग्जाम में बैठता हूँ, आई ट्राई टू अवॉइड एडिशन इन फ्रैक्शन और वर्किंग इन फ्रैक्शन. तो आई ऑलवेज ट्राई टू कीप इट इन इंटीजर. तो इंटीजर रखने का यही तरीका है. देखो यहाँ पे हमें कुछ भी पार्ट्स में नहीं मिले, एवरीथिंग वाज इंटीजर. बट यहाँ पे उसके ऊपर देखो इट वाज फ्रैक्शन. अब किसी को यहाँ ऐड करने में दिक्कत हो गई तो एडिशन गलत आया, तो फिर फाइनल आंसर गलत आएगा. बट पॉइंट इज दैट यू मस्ट नो हाउ टू डील विथ फ्रैक्शंस. तो दिस एक्सरसाइज हैज टू ऑब्जेक्टिव. वन, दैट you should know that to find, matlab, you should not treat this as the only way to solve this question. This is not the formula or a mechanism. This is just this, even this way of solving it is based on finding the 1 day's contribution from the both. So now you can call it efficiency and define a scientific term for it, but the idea is we can do the same calculation by taking any number of days. ये हमारा underlying idea था. And these are the number of days which I gave you to work with, to take these as a reference day, number of days. और ऐसा क्यों है, क्यों मैं बेवजह इतना काम करा रहा हूं तुम्हें? Because I want you to be very comfortable in doing such calculations which are based on fractions. ठीक है, समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Good then.